Hey everyone, this is my January favorites video. I'm super excited to show you some of these products that have been my favorite for all month long, and some of them that have been my favorites for a little bit longer, but especially for the month of January. So let's go ahead and get started because I have a lot to show you. I'm going to start with hair. I've got two hair products that I've been using this month that I've really been loving. This is the Rusk Thermal Shine Spray. And I actually got this, believe it or not, at TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx has some, TJ Maxx or Marshalls will sometimes have some really good skincare, hair care stuff for really inexpensive. Like, you can buy this stuff. I think I paid maybe like $5 for this stuff. And what it is it's got pure argan oil, and you just spray it. I spray it on my hair even before I blow dry it. I spray it on before I do. It's just a heat protectant, but it's a thermal shine spray, so it's really, I really love it. And the smell, oh, it smells so good. I definitely recommend this stuff. And then I can't remember if I've shown this in a favorite video before, but I've been especially using it. I've been kind of into this like really not, really messy, kind of not really structured curls, you know, just kind of, I don't know if you're familiar with Michelle Money, but kind of like her, just really kind of doesn't really look like you did too much to your hair, but it does look like you did something to your hair. Anyway, so and this is the Got2b Powderful Volumizing Styling Spray. And what you do is you just will take like a section of hair and you'll lift it up, and then you'll dust this on there, and then you'll just kind of, and it just kind of gives this volume to your hair. Especially if you tease your hair, it does a really good job. And if you even want it, it's not something that I would use like immediately after washing your hair, because if you want your hair to last for a few days. But I didn't wash my hair yesterday, I washed it the day before, so it just kind of gives your roots like a textured look. It does a really good job. I really like this stuff. Okay, for skin, I have absolutely fallen in love, and I'm so glad I found this stuff. Actually, I didn't find this stuff. I was watching Makeup by Tiffany D. Great YouTube channel if you haven't watched her. She's the one actually that got me to where I wanted to do videos and wanted to play with makeup, and she's just such a real person. Even through her videos you can just see that. I've never met her, but I've just, you know, you can just see how real she is. But anyway, she recommended this lotion, and it is called SkinMD Natural Shielding Lotion. And this is what it looks like. I know they have some with the orange top, but this is the one with the green. I'm not sure if this has an SPF. No, it does not, which is kind of, I like that it doesn't have an SPF because I use it on my face, and whenever, if you have any type of photography or any type of, if you're taking any type of pictures or anything, you don't want to have any kind of SPF because it's going to reflect light with the camera. But anyway, so this is the, you can use it on your face, body, and hands. It's really hydrating and is not greasy. And I only use like maybe this much. A little bit goes a long way. And I put it on at night and in the morning. And I do sometimes mix it with my bronzer. Although, I don't know if you've seen I'm going to do a new, foundation routine coming up. But I do still use, because I don't tan my face, I do still mix my bronzer with my lotion. But since I've switched this moisturizer, for some reason the bronzer and the lotion doesn't really seem to mix. So like whenever you put the bronzer on, it looks orange. It doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't oxidize very well. But anyway, so I use a different type of lotion with my bronzer, and I'll put that on, and then I'll put this on, or I'll put this on first and then use, anyway. Great stuff. I would recommend this. It's really hard to find. I had to order it online, but anyway, it's a great lotion. Okay, so for face, this is going to be all makeup stuff. I have two concealers that I am absolutely loving right now, and I almost dropped one of them. It's one of the cheaper ones that are one of the less expensive ones that I like is the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer, and I use this underneath my eyes. And it actually goes along with another one of my favorites for this month, which is the Sigma F70 Concealer Brush. And what I do is I apply this kind of like in a V, and then inside the V. And what you want to do is you want to kind of work it out with this brush. And it actually, I don't even have to highlight anymore, because it kind of leaves this highlighting element right here. It's kind of like leaves like this Kim Kardashian kind of light eye look, but not so extreme. But I really am loving this stuff. And then I also got this NW20 Studio Finish Matte Concealer, and this does has an SPF in it, and it comes like this. And my silly self has been using this as a under eye concealer. And I recently saw a YouTube guru, and she used to actually work at MAC, and she said, never use this as an under eye concealer because it is too thick and creamy and it will settle in your fine lines. And I have noticed that. I've noticed it in pictures more whenever I had been using this. Even with a setting powder, it kind of tends to make your eyes look kind of old. I don't know, but don't use it. It's a great concealer for like blemishes or redness, but just don't use it underneath the eyes. I just personally don't like it underneath the eyes. So, all right, another thing that I'm loving from MAC is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and my shade is medium dark. Oh! I tried to throw it at you. I'm sorry. Do you want it? Anyway, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium dark. This stuff is amazing. If you are looking for a full coverage powder, and what I do is I still even use it with, some days I'll use it without foundation, some days I'll use it with foundation, but the days that I use it with foundation, I'll take just like a Sigma F30, just a large powder brush, and just kind of sweep it over a couple times, dust it off, and then just over the areas that get a little bit oily. I never use it on my cheeks, just kind of, you know, just to kind of take away any kind of shine or whatever. This stuff is amazing. Another thing that I've been using that I'm loving is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. Well, it's kind of dirty, but I've been using this as a setting powder for my concealer, so underneath my eyes. So I've really been loving this. I just take it with a blending brush, like a Sigma E25, and then whenever I get done with my little V application of concealer, I will just dust this on underneath my eyes, and it does a really good job of not setting. This stuff is so cheap and it's wonderful. I really like this for a setting powder. A mascara that I have been absolutely loving. I don't think that I'll ever even maybe try anything else. It's a little bit expensive, and I've, you know, tried to stay away from it for so long because it was so expensive, and I have I know I've said this before, but I have really strong views on spending a lot of money on mascara. I think it's kind of ridiculous, but this stuff is so great. It's the Benefit They're Real, and I don't know if you can see, I hope you can see, but I mean, the way, I don't even have to wear false eyelashes. I don't really like to wear false eyelashes anyway, but this stuff, I can just tell a difference. Like, I don't even have to wear eyeliner sometimes because it just separates and thickens, and it's a great mascara. Benefit did a really good job. I'm really pleased with this formula. A eyeshadow palette that I have been loving is the Wet n Wild. I didn't want to, I know it's so stupid, I don't know why I didn't do this, but I was picking up a few things at I like the dollar store or something. I always get like my like toiletries and stuff like that. It's always a little bit cheaper to get them there. And I was passing by the makeup aisle, and I never think to look for Wet n Wild, but I always, whenever I'm watching any kind of YouTube videos, I always see people using the Wet n Wild palettes or the Wet n Wild blushes, and I was like, well, maybe the dollar store has it, and I'm sure everybody has it, but I wanted to specifically look there. And they had the big palette for $5, but I wanted to try the smaller one, and this one was, I think, $2, but I wanted to try the smaller one before I got the big one, and I got this one. This is in it's called Walking on Eggshells. And it is just absolutely beautiful. Just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see. Just look at that pigmentation. Like, it is just beautiful. I mean, look at how, I just barely even. It's just gorgeous. These are really shimmery, so I've kind of gotten back to putting maybe just a little bit of shimmer on my brow bone. Just right underneath, like just to enhance this line right here. I used to not like any kind of shimmer, but if it's done tastefully, it looks really beautiful. But this palette is amazing, and for $2 or $3, whatever, it's some really good stuff. Wet n Wild does a really good job to kind of like e.l.f. You know, it's a little bit cheaper, but they just still do a good job, and I really appreciate a product that does a good job and isn't expensive. You don't have to be expensive to do what you're supposed to do. I also got, since I was there, I also got a blush. I love blushes. This is Pearlescent Pink. I haven't even taken the blush brush out. I guess I should do that. Who uses those things? They're ridiculous. But anyway, I got this blush, and it's a really pretty pink. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, but not too much, not to where it's like you wouldn't be able to, I don't know, I would almost consider this more of like a matte blush. It's not. I've seen a lot more shimmery blushes, way more shimmery blushes. Okay, and then another thing that I'm loving from MAC, I guess I should have done this all together, but I've just rediscovered this eyeshadow and how to use it correctly with the correct brush. Soft brown. Can we just have a moment for soft brown and MAC? Ah! This eyeshadow is just if you enjoy makeup, or if you enjoy even if you don't enjoy putting on makeup, you need to have this shadow. I use a E40 brush. Just dab it on there, and then you just want to take it into your crease and just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I mean, it just blends so beautifully. I mean, you really don't even have to be, you don't have to have any talent at all. If you can just go back and forth with any type of blending brush or shading brush. I mean, this shade it shows dimension. It's amazing. It's the best shadow I've ever come across in all of my makeup. Soft brown is by far the best. Good job, MAC. And then the last two things that I'm loving this month, I don't know if I've ever shown these before. I was kind of over these lip stains. Not over them, but they don't do a very good job. It's the Revlon Just Bitten. They've got this like pen thing that dries out immediately, and then they've got this, my daughter broke it because she just likes to put it on, but this kind of this kind of like waxy lip gloss is, I don't know, I'm over them. I actually need to throw these away. I'll put them aside. But I saw they have a new, this is the Just Bitten Kissable, and this is a balm stain, and I got them in both the same colors because I love the colors, I just don't like the product. And let me see, what color? This is 5 Crush. Oh, I can't read today. Apparently I can't read today. Whatever, this is 5005. Maybe you can read. My contact's acting crazy. This one is. Anyway, okay, and then this one is 45, and absolutely no, I'm not even going to attempt to read that and waste your time. But this one is more of a red, a very orangish red. Let me see if I can do it on this hand and they don't really come out as bright. I'm actually wearing the number 5 today, and it's just a really beautiful kind of like mulberry color. It's really gorgeous. This is the number 5, and this is the 45. Sorry, I can't read the colors. I'll try to post them down below in the description box, but my eyes are acting crazy. Anytime I wear, maybe y'all can suggest something. Anytime I wear black eyeliner, I try to stay away from black eyeliner, but I've been wanting to try to, use it more because, I mean, all the great makeup artists use black eyeliner, and I don't want to be one of those ones that's limited to just wearing brown. But I use Perversion, and I use, just to go over it, the Carbon Black Liner Intense. And for some reason, it always comes into here, always. And it gets into my contacts, and my contacts get hazy. And I don't think it's the Carbon Black eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner. I think it's the Urban Decay pencils. But if y'all could suggest, I mean, maybe even a gel liner. I'm comfortable with using gel liners and brushes. If you could suggest like a good black liner that stays in place and does what it's supposed to do, it doesn't kind of come into your creases and run, kind of like how your lipstick will get into your lines. Like I find my eyeliner doing that, and I just really try to stay away from black eyeliner because to me that just looks so harsh and terrible whenever you've got like this black gunk right here. Ugh. But anyway, so if you could suggest a liner that is good, gel, pencil, whatever, I would really, because the Urban Decay, I love the Urban Decay because of the pigments, but they're just so creamy that they kind of seem to run a little bit. But anyway, this is my January favorites video. It seemed like I had a lot more, but guess not. But these are definitely my favorites for the month. So I will see you soon. Bye.